She's Louise, Papa Cheese, serve it up. Hello, and welcome everybody to Legends of Runeterra. Back in the world of Runeterra today. Just want to kind of talk about a couple things about the direction of the channel and where things might be going. So, traditionally, as it stands, I just crank out some videos of me playing. Not everybody wants to see that. Some people do, some people don't. But I will tell you, when you're on a streak in life like I am, where you haven't slept longer than 6 hours in probably almost 7 days, just getting tired, getting worn out, getting exhausted, just so much constantly going on. But that's a different story. So what we're probably going to do is I'm going to try to come up with a different direction to take this channel. I still want to crank out content. I don't know if it will be 2 videos a day. I don't know if it'll be 1 video a day. I don't know if it will be 1 video every other day. I don't want to do less than that, personally. I don't want to, go from multiple videos a day to 1 day every other day. Less cadence than that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But, so we'll keep it how it is today, and then I'm just going to do some reassessing at some point. So I just know that if there's a day without a video, there's probably one coming the next day, and probably one not of both Legends, Runeterra, and both Hearthstone, probably one or the other, depending on what it is. Some days there might be still multiple video drops. We'll stay tuned, we'll figure out, we'll see. But that being said, let's look at where we are in the weekly vault. This is going to unlock tomorrow. I said in a video that uploaded yesterday that, hey, not only am I going to hit 13, I'm going to hit 14, 15, 16. Okay, I didn't say that part, but I will say that I thought I was going to get a couple of champion capsules, which implied that I'd hit 14, 15, or 16. I think I'm just going to max it out. I don't know, because I have less than 23 hours. I have 2,000 worth of XP that I have in quests. I think it'll be a grind to get to 13 actually, but that's where we are. And so now, with that being said, let's start cracking into some games, right? Let's get into it. And while we're jumping into some games and we're looking to play, win or lose, I'm just going to upload it today. I mean, it's typically how I do it, but, I like to showcase some special games here and there. I just haven't really had the time lately. But, that being said, what can we expect from some of the new format, right? Well, first and foremost, I'm going to work on my editing skills. I want to see if I can make the videos a little bit more, interesting. I'm not sure if, what that's going to entail. I have some ideas in my head on what I would like, and I don't want to go through every idea that I have and just really let somebody down if there's something that they hear and they're like, wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. I would love to be a part of that. I don't want to let anyone down in that regard. So just know that I got some things that I think I'm brewing up. Some things that I really want to do is really just build out my collection. Whether you're talking this game or because it has to have more than 3 power, right? Yeah. What does this one do again? Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's a nice one. All right, so we have Let's see, what can we do here for 3? I mean, this probably makes the most sense.
No need to make a name for myself, just an impression.
And we'll see where we're at, because I might be able to just take this one, get rid of that. And that's what we're gonna do.
Hope there watching.
I can play my opponent's cards. So this is going to be the what is this? It's not the Pike Rek'Sai deck, is it? It's something Rek'Sai. Obviously Rek'Sai is something. We got Rek'Sai here. I forget what this Lurk deck entails off the top of my head. You know, trying to play between both of these games sometimes, you know, I play a couple different card games, trying to wrap my head around and memorize everything that's going on. Sometimes I lose a little sight, but I think it would be really cool to, you know, this round, draw one. We're good. You're gone. It's cool though. I mean, seriously, pretty neat. I think I want to save some of these ones that could possibly be like, you know, just these Daybreak ones, just because I kind of really want this one. So I think what I'll do is let's do this one. This is a Daybreak, which probably shouldn't have done that, but there's a Nightfall. We'll summon a Sapling. Vulnerable. Rude. And then, you know what? We can just use this. We don't need this, actually. We don't need this. But alright, let's see. Let's just see what they do. They made this vulnerable, which means you're probably going to pull it to one of these ones. Before, if he pulls it to this one, yeah, and attacks with this one, then that was a mistake. We can pass. I'm good. All right, yeah. So some things that I have. I mean, I want to hear some thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm like thinking really hard over here when I'm doing things, but essentially, I do want to hear some of your thoughts as far as it comes to, you know, this game and kind of where we're at. Like, where man, that's a strong card too. How many cards can you have in hand? I think I'm getting here. We'll just deal one to the enemy nexus real quick, and then I think I'm gonna pass. I really want Leona in my hand, but I don't want to risk running out of room for cards. I need Leona. So right here where we have this symbol here, I never knew what this meant until recently. Somebody on Reddit was actually complaining, and it had nothing to do with this deck. I think it was like the Spider Allies or something crazy like that. But give other allies plus 2. That'd be 5, 4, 6. Yeah, I think that might be the move. And it's in an aura that's being put off. So I went against this deck, and I couldn't understand how Leona was constantly getting her stun off. I just didn't understand. I didn't get it. I'll have to go back and watch the footage, but it's probably because this card was on the board. But this is it's always Daybreak. Like, it's quite literally all that means. It just means every card you can play can always be a Daybreak card. Leona, Leona, Leona. Oh, not a Leona. That's a bummer. Alright, we'll put this out. We'll stun. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, then stun. And then that'll make it kind of strong. And then I do quite a bit of damage. These cards that are getting put out right now, pretty beefy though. Like, let's be real, pretty beefy. Pretty beefy card. So anyways, if you're watching this far, and you're like actively watching, and you have the ability to, please comment down below some things that you'd like to see. I had mentioned that I wanted to expand out my, you know, like my like deck and all that. And there's actually a really good reason for that. I don't actually want to attack with that one, to be honest with you. 5 and 2. Let's just do what's my strongest one. This one. And that reason is actually because I want to have a little bit more flexibility in building some decks. I know I'm trying to climb, so if I try to just build dumb decks all the time, I'm just not gonna I'm just gonna lose ranking, and that's like, I guess that's all right. At the end of the day, like realistically, to just jump into this and actually start playing it seriously, this or Hearthstone, start playing either of them seriously for like the first time ever, and thinking you're gonna get to a top rank is pretty silly. But you know, here I am. You know, you still got 3 cards up there. So I did a little bit of damage to the Nexus, not as much as I had thought. Alright, we can end this round. Move on to the next one. Leona, 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 not Leona. That is not good. We are getting bad draws here. There's 28 cards left in my deck, and none of them are what we're looking for. Like, this is a very poor draw, honestly. Very poor. Oh, and that's fearsome. Here.
No mercy for heretics. Warriors in. Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
We if we don't get Leo next round, I think we like just hard lose. There's not much on this one. Like, not. I think we had a Leo at some point, didn't we? Didn't we draw one? Maybe. Maybe you're not a Leo, but a Samira. I don't know. I feel like we did. Anyways, like, oh yeah, this is just a loss. There's nothing you can do when you don't draw. You don't draw anything. That's sad. I've had 3 losses in a row with this deck this morning. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. Which means I'm gonna have probably 3 wins, you know, off camera, which is gonna be fun. Not for you guys, but for me, it's gonna be a good time. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, yeah, I'll tell you what. We can jump into one more. Alright. Let's just play one more. Let's see if we can get a win out this morning, especially on this video. You don't want to see... You don't want a video where I'm saying, hey, I might be putting out, like, releasing a video not every day anymore, maybe every other day, you know. I'm hoping that by being able to not crank out videos as much, it's just I have too much going on right now to be able to keep up that cadence, but also to be able to edit it the way that I would like to edit it. I really want to try to get some things going, especially this weekend. Oh, okay. Well, there's both of them right now, so that's... There you are. Found ya. Found ya. Okay, that's not helpful. Give me a 1-drop card. Oh, okay. So last game, I'm like, wow, I did not get a single Leona or Samira, and the game's like, well, hey, here's your Leona and your Samira right here. We're gonna make it so you like. It's such bad hand draw luck. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna get Challenger. I'm just gonna grab this Teemo, get rid of him because I'm getting puff caps put in here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We might be in a bit of a pickle here, Rick. Oh my goodness, we in trouble. When you play a spell, plant 1 flash bomb trap randomly. Yep, there it is.
Grow free.
So this guy's about to level up right here. Scout's honor.
Success is planting your mushroom seeds.
Okay. Well. Oh my goodness. And then we're just gonna get a challenger and get rid of this. We gotta get him out of here. Otherwise, these puff caps are gonna get out of control. However, this is a pretty cool deck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the puff cap deck. It's just something different than what we have been facing, and I enjoy actually being able to go against something different. Don't like playing the same decks all the time. And I think some other people probably feel the same way. Please just don't have another Teemo in your hand. Please. Please, I beg you. Ooh. Ooh.
I am what I lead.
Daylight breaks
So
on
that's
the
gonna
south.
be nuked.
Behold the sun's holy light.
So now I have this, which is a slow,
Setting up a roadblock.
which might be. So that's 4, that's 5, that's 5. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough to do both. 2, 3. Here, let's just do this.
Unyielding light. To shine like the sun, you must burn like it.
Yeah, burn like the sun, baby. Leona. Clump of womps. Whoa, you're crazy. And then we'll do this. And we are going to activate, because now that this is Orwin another daybreak. Yeah, so we just do this. This is gonna activate this daybreak. This is go 1, 1, 1, 1. Stun barrier. And then this just kind of stays the same. I mean, I could have did this again just to make this sure this nothing was gonna kill this. But so far so good. We just need a win. You know, the viewers deserve a win. And I'm hoping that, you know, like I said, I'm hoping that these future changes just bring more enjoyment, better videos, and, you know, I want people to, like, enjoy what they're viewing. That's all. That's all I want. All right, let's see here. We're going to get rid of... This is going to go...
Devotion through battle.
And they're going to have to block it with all of these other cards. Well, I guess... Don't have to block all of it, but it would be cool if they would. They're not going to block this one. So now, for my theory to be correct, I need... Oof. My deck is getting beat up.
Wrong.
But I think the way that it's going to go down is essentially I just have to survive a couple turns. Right? Because I can hit a stun. That'll be a double stun on the next turn.
Well, what have we here?
And we have nothing here. You're crazy. You're crazy. Let's see what can die. I mean,
Clad
nothing
in
really.
shining sunlight. The sun's splendor revealed.
Oh, removing my barrier. That's smart. That is smart. What do you think here, huh? Do we pull this out? Do we pull it out? Can we get a win? Like, look how many puff caps and flash bombs are in my deck. Ooh. Trying really hard to get rid of that one. And I think this is where we're going to run away with it now, because then we have the morning light.
Hold the sun's holy light.
We're going to play another card. I'm going to play this. We're going to activate this ally's effect. Basically, everything on the board is going to be stunned. Yep, there it is. There's a surrender. Cards got really big out of hand. That worked out great. I've actually never been able to pilot the deck like that. That's probably one of the best that I've been able to do to grow up those other two cards, where it's like they get stronger every time you daybreak. So that's fun. Ooh, we're going to go look at that here in a second. We unlocked the Champions capsule, I believe, or maybe that's just an epic capsule for Bilgewater. So we're getting closer to building that lurk deck that we just went and we lost in the first match. It's actually a deck that I've been kind of looking at. Yeah, so let's just jump into some of this event. Where we at here? Got some set fragments so I can get some Path of Champions going. I would like to record some Path of Champions video. Maybe that's a, you know, just some gameplay that I do put out here. You know, we can just see a run. Essentially, you know, I just don't like to show losses in that game. So if I play it for like, you know, a couple hours and I don't get through a certain one, then it's just hours wasted. Okay, so we got an epic capsule. A couple extra copies and then upgrade, so that's cool. I think I only had one Nami. So I don't know how many of these are still standard, but I think that one might be. I feel like I've seen it before. Yeah, I do want this champion wild card. That will be nice. And then as we go, this is just the Bilgewater card deck. That's cool, actually. Card back. The icon. Some prismatics. Yeah, the champion capsule. 3 rares, an epic, and a champion. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. All right, so yeah, we're climbing up the Bilgewater here. I mean, I got so many regions that I need to, you know, get to 40 essentially. So there's so much that we can climb and play and get to. So that's really exciting. That's fun. Getting some of these cards unlocked. But I think that's going to do it here for us. And like I said, essentially just know that the cadence of the videos might slow down just a little bit. Can't believe I didn't actually activate any plunder cards. Crazy. Wait, I think I actually have a different deck here. So, you know what? I can do that in Path of Champions. I'll get that done really quick. Anyways, comment down below like some theories that like you might see in this channel. If you're this far, you know, please like, please subscribe. You know, please just tell me like what you like that I do content wise, or maybe something that you think I could do better, or just what you would like to see changed. You know, I'm just kind of doing what I like and what I have been doing, what I find fun for myself. And if you watch these videos, you find enjoyment out of them. Hey, that makes 2 of us kind of happy, right? Because if I could do something for fun, just on my free time, and somebody else thinks it's, you know, enjoyable, then hey, it what would that term be? Oh no, my brain's off. I'm so tired. It not solidifies, but it validates essentially, right? So some sort of it gives me a form of validation, right? It's got validity to my hobby here. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And until next time, later, noobs.